I want to say something that is not popular at all, and I'm so sorry if you are going to get your feeling hurt a little bit. But I'm here to tell you the truth, right? Sometimes it's actually not trauma, it's a survival pattern. It's not about your nervous system protecting you. Sometimes it's just maybe laziness. I'm so sorry. Hear me out, right? This message is to you, it's to me, it's to everybody. So let's talk, right? We're having this conversation. Now, the thing is, in an era where we have all these amazing support, more knowledge and more tools than ever in any other generation that we've ever had. I remember there was a time, like, I feel very ancient. We didn't have like Wi-Fi, like we didn't have that. I remember the time where we had analog. I remember all of that. But now we're like in an age where we can have information just like that. We can have it so done so well. So it's like almost like there's no excuse really that can be held up to why you do not do what you're meant to do. Of course, there are exceptions. Do not get me wrong. If you're ill, if you're sick, if you're trying to fulfill purpose, you have everything that you need. So let's talk about it today in this video.
Nhom Lau, Nhom Lau, it's all I need, yeah, it's all I need, yeah.
We've gotten really comfortable giving every single stock place a sophisticated, wonderful name: avoidance, self-protection, nervous system dysregulation, and sometimes those names are accurate depending on the situation. But sometimes the truth is actually simpler and less comfortable. It's actually quite uncomfortable, and you don't want to do the hard thing today. You know, you rather scroll. We rather scroll. You rather wait for the right moment, whatever that means. You rather do more research and plan instead of executing it with the version of you that you already have. The truth of the matter is, it is a choice that we continue to make every single time we move the goalpost, every single time we move it and say, yeah, you know, I need to plan more and all of that. It is actually becoming a choice at some point. And it is the one that you can actually change absolutely today, because the barriers that you used to make that choice understandable are pretty much gone. You can go into AI and ask, can you create a business plan? That is like, it will come like that. Can you? And then another one. It really requires execution. Think about it. What used to be true if you wanted to learn a skill, right? You needed money for a course or an access to a mentor or years and years of trial and error. If you wanted a plan, you needed someone who can actually execute that. You pay them with a lot of money. If you wanted feedback on your writing or your business idea or your resume, you needed to talk to the right person. And the truth is, none of this is actually true anymore. You can ask AI assistant to drive your business plan just in minutes. You can learn skill free from like videos, even like YouTube and things like that. You can learn it within seconds. You can get feedback on a writing instantly at 2 a.m., at 3 a.m. for free in a sense. So it needs internet, but it is free. Now, I would like to be clear about something. I'm not saying that AI replaces everything or it replaces people. It's actually an addition to the skills that people already have, right? So mentors and therapists and psychologists still do matter. They will always matter because it's a human resource. However, the role they play just has changed a little bit. They used to be the starting point, but now they're actually the strengthening point and not the starting point. It gives you that foundation, the draft, the first plan, the initial clarity. A mentor's job is to sharpen what you already built, not build it for you from zero, like where you have to be taught. Do you know what I mean? So the sequence used to be get access, then get moving. However, now it's get moving, then get access to make it stronger. If you're waiting to hire a coach or find a mentor before you take a single step, that is not a strategy. That's actually an excuse changing shape. The distance between I don't know how and I know exactly has basically collapsed, right? So which means the only distance that is left between knowing and doing, that distance is discipline. I think about the Israelites in the wilderness, fed daily with exactly what they needed, provided in real time, and they still complain, still stall, still refuse to move towards what was already theirs. Provision was never the problem. The willingness to walk was there. And here's the part I want you to sit right with. What you actually been calling, oh, I'm not ready, it's really, I'm not willing. Because honestly, be honest with yourself. Is it that you don't know the next step, or is it that you know the next step and you are choosing comfort instead? Because those require two different solutions. One needs more information, the other needs to stop negotiating with yourself. And a free mind isn't a mind that makes excuse for everything. It's a mind that is mature enough to say, I had what I needed and I choose not to use it, and that's on me, not my circumstances. You don't need another resource. You don't need another explanations for why now isn't the right time. You have what you need already, probably more of it than you are actually using. The only thing that's left to build is discipline to act upon it. That's the work I actually help with inside Nhom Lau. Not finding more information, but building a structure and follow through to actually use what you already have. If this one stunk a little bit, then good, I have done my job. Tell me in the comment section, what have you been calling not ready that's really just not willing? Hi, my name is Awit. I will see you in the next video. I hope I haven't actually scared you and you will come back again to this channel. All right, bye.